Okay, now that my Discord is loaded, hello everyone. Slightly late stream, but it's okay. You know I'm not really too strict on the timing. So, Stygian clear-wise, I have already cleared my Stygian, but for those without context that are also not in Discord, I'll just show you guys the record real quick. I haven't really been testing a whole lot of teams because, you know, new patch, and at least if you want me to compare between Theater and Theater and all the different endgame modes, I think Stygian is the one that has the least priority for me. And I feel like it's a bit redundant for me to just, hey guys, here's the mechanic and here's one or two cool things you need to do without recommending any real team. So I thought the better way to approach it is just watch a bunch of videos, gap all the information, test a bunch of teams myself, and then try to get all the information necessary for the, what's the word for that thing again? All the different teams that I can recommend to people who actually want to clear. So I have tried and failed a few tries, but I've managed to get my feelers clear. And as one of my viewers, as Nico pointed out in the Discord, yes, this clear has a bunch of Archons. Notably, it has, how many Archons do we have? We have 3 Archons and we have a Dragon. But let's just ignore the Escoffier, the Durian, and the Veresa because apparently those 3 are not relevant. But yeah, I have gotten the clear with all the different ones. Veresa is an obvious easy W. I'm surprised Malwika didn't actually do more damage here, but I guess the buff is pretty insane. Nuvalet here was definitely the better one of the thing. And the thing is, my Farina is on Tenacity, so I probably would have gotten a few like 5 to 10 seconds off if I actually went for Golden Troop instead. But other than that, yeah, what's this guy called again? The owl was a little bit annoying, maybe because he kept moving around, so Venti's burst couldn't really do the most damage, despite it being kind of catered towards Venti, so it's like whatever. Now then, I've seen a few of you guys' clears, especially those who are friends with my own account over on Asia. So why is the music? Okay, it's playing. Those in Asia, I've seen some people very much struggling, but it's going to be interesting because like I said, I've been kind of prioritizing story a little bit. So I did finish the Archon quest just yesterday. Or was it 2 days ago? I think it was yesterday. I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually enjoying the story. Not to say I haven't enjoyed the story, but you know, for once, it's pretty fun. Anyways, let us go. I'm gonna prioritize the clears of those who are actually watching the stream right now. Yeah. I'm first then. Do you have your redeem in? Because I will prioritize those who already are in the stream rather than those who aren't. Okay, let's see. I need to. Oh, there's 60 redeems. Wait, what is that name? I can't see. Oh, that's Jake. Okay. Yours. Have you redeemed yours? Because if you're on Twitch, I mean, if you haven't redeemed, then the priority will be a bit more towards the back. Since Aura did redeem, so I'm probably gonna do theirs first. Yeah. 3 days left. 3 days left for what exactly? Is it the event, or I don't think there's any sort of event going on that is major, right? Because I think we're in the meme event right now, as far as things are concerned. Anyway, since Aura's here, let's. I'm too lazy to call you Amy, so I'm just gonna call you that. Let's start off with that, this stupid checkpoint thing. I'm not going to look at my 2025 on Discord. I don't care about no flashbacks. I'm too busy living life. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we'll do Aura first. And then there are the other redeems, but... Okay, the way I'm going to move with the Stygian clears is like this. I'm going to give myself a limit of 20 to 30 minutes because I want to try to do as much accounts as possible so that we can get a good idea of a lot of things that I haven't really tested, as well as try to get as much accounts, get a feel of as much accounts as possible and attempts, so that when I go back, let's say like day 2, I know how we can strategize around actually getting the clear. There's a whole funny gimmick thing with Jean and Zhongli. Apparently you don't even really need Zhongli, it's just Geo Traveler and Jean or something like that. I probably need to watch a video to ascertain how that's going to work, so I'll find some way to figure it out. Okay, let's start off with Stygian. I wish they added like a Stygian icon right here though, because it has its own icon similar to the Abyss, but it's not like up here where it gives you a nice little like, I guess you could say click. A nice little click that I can use to see. Oh, 5 stream streak. Wait, there's a watch streak feature in Twitch? That's rare. Anyways, let's look at the clear. I don't remember what the count clear is, so let's look at what we have. This is 313 seconds on menacing. That's not looking good at all. This is not going to work for Fearless, I'll tell you that. Because Fearless really wants you to have a balance between the two elemental applications, notably between Cryo and Dendro, and then you swap between Hydro. Ino is not going to be enough. We'll probably replace that with Xingqiu. This is the funny gene tech. I still haven't really tested it too much, but I'm actually not. This team, yeah, this is the gene fall damage tech. I'll probably not put as much priority to that because I'm not really too sure how that works. Skirk here is a bit interesting. I wonder if I could bring the fairy down here, but this is not a, it's not a Farina team. Why is the music so off? I guess it is all okay. Close to my Div 5 runtime, yeah. Our runtimes, I think all three of us, at least the ones that cleared Fearless, and I'm including Rem himself, not really that far different. Granted, I can like min-max and optimize, and keep in mind that I just kind of jumped in and went like YOLO. Yeah. People clearing for Ino C0, this is 280 ER, I know. It is possible to clear, but like I said, you know, like you need to give the context. Are you using an R1 affair? Are you using R1 affair? Does your Llama have enough ER to burst to make sure she provides the La Luna Bloom buff to an affair and all that other stuff? You know, all these things you need to consider. Is your cookie built for attack so that you can get the non-knockcry resonance to maximize your Luna damage? You know, there's all the different things that you have to kind of just think about. As you can tell, I'm not exactly the most energetic because I increased my workout load from 6 kilos to 7.5, which is a massive like range increase. I think I'll save the Gene one for last. The likely one is this, but I'm not gonna be stupid. I know this is not gonna work. So it is possible with Ino, but we'll have to pair it together with Kuki, right? Like let's say we can optimize the okay. You can afford less EM, honestly. But I don't, if I remember correctly, you don't have any artifacts, so I'll let that part pass. So I think what we can do is we can trigger this first. We get a bit of that Hydra. Cookie, is your cookie on Instructors? It's actually better if your cookie's on Instructors though. Okay, your cookie is on Instructors. We got Sapwood for ER. Why did we run ER? I do not remember. Was this a triple attack build? It's a double attack healing build. Okay, so it is the maximum buff that you can get. The question is whether it's enough. I guess I'll have to try it out, right? Because there's a bunch of things that we can optimize. So let's say we do that. Cookie wants to trigger reaction, but I don't think it matters. I'm not gonna touch this at all. What the fuck? Okay. That's, I mean, it's a Skirk team, but the thing is a Skirk team can just go on the top half. But yet again, Skirk is a top 3, one of the top DPS, so you will need the maximum damage bonus though. Remind me, who did you pull? Who's your most latest pull again? Did you even pull for anyone? I don't think you pulled for any new 5 stars, right? I don't see any new 5 stars. I mean, don't get me wrong, C6 Deya is a DPS, but if you want to do Stygian, you're not going there. You're definitely not going there. How do I request for Stygian? Since you're a bit free, I'll give you a freebie, but you'll have to wait for all the other ones in queue. Escafia, you can change using attack sense, you can change to ER sense, we'll do that later. I want to try the Baptist first. We'll go for Baptist, and then we'll go for the Field Generator. Field Gen, we'll go for Baptist, Field Gen, and then I'll save this guy for last, because I want to see if we can figure out how to play around the whole... What do you call that thing again? The whole fall damage mechanic. Now Via can clear the plunge guy. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. No, the thing is, like, I think I'm most worried about this guy. I think you have to play around the whole gene tech, but I don't know yet. I think we just jump right in and see what we can optimize. Because I'm not too worried about the punch boss because it's basically a pure damage check. But if I run Llama there, then the attack buff is useless there.
描き方しやっそう熱よ永遠なる歌よに嘘はいけないねなるほど心を覗かせてもらうよはいマジでそうじゃこの剣はわかるかい雨描き方し皆のために祈ろうあゆる読む丸やっぜ光り立ってな形は行け嘘はいけないね林野に永遠の安寧を迷える真実はまるで影丸裸にしてやる欺瞞この剣はわかるかい邪魔をするなありうる行け嘘はいけないね丸裸にしてやるこの剣はわかるかい迷えるものやっぱり読む光立ってなさそうじゃ雨描き方しこの剣はわかるかいありうるせい行け真実はまるで影そう熱よ永遠なる嘘はいけないねなるほど雨描き方しこの剣はわかるかい迷えるもの素直におとなしくしな読む林野の永遠の安寧を歌よに真実はまるで影欺瞞の叫びよ嘘はいけないねなるほど渚のリンそう熱よ永遠なるそう雨描き方しありうる真実はまるで影光り立ってな嘘はいけないね
Oh. Okay, this music sucks. Hold on. Let me find some effects. Whew. You can attack the Baptist during the shield fest. It will receive 50% of damage. Again, thank you for the information. I don't read. Okay. These walls can be broken by triggering. Anytime the wall broken, the fall will take based on the amount of damage that the wall absorb. Okay. Based on the percentage. Okay. That should increase the clear. Hold on. I need to pump myself up with an effects song. Orchestral gonna make me fall asleep. I know it's night. I'm not supposed to be falling asleep right now. Let's go play from there. The same 4 hours top 100 Nefex best song playlist best of Nefex by some guy with 200 subscribers. I need hype. Okay, here we go. Thanks for the information. Ad? Yeah, Twitch has a lot of ads. Here's what it is.